Yeah. Point up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. It's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it. Not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use it, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, and look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get run out my problems, let me When up and it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31. From the gun, a run for Johnson. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. On first down, Locke. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. Locke off of play action. Going for Metcalf on the deep. And this is caught. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The extra point up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Greystone, travel. He's coming, double up.
On 1st and 10, Locke. And that'll be incomplete. Ricky Seals-Jones, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Montez Sweat, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Hey, dude. 36. Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. Watch 36. 36 the mic. Hey, let's get this, get this. Switch. Slam.
Just beating the play clock. It's Locke. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And it looks like the offense did get the football back, but it is clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Denzel Perryman, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, look good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. He swallowed him up. And he'll find Hall. And he'll be out right at the 35. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Check 24, check 24. Hey, wahoo! On the pin.
The first down carry here for Johnson. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Here we go. Check. Go. Protein spill. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, exit. I'm coming after you. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. We ain't giving up nothing today. Switch. Recon, 132 fighter. Two.
On second down, it's Johnson. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 44.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, He's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. 3rd and 2. Lock's going to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line. Lock now on first down. Screen play, Johnson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. Malik Jefferson in there on the stop. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports.
61, match box, light.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Luck. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
And on 3rd and 15, we see the dime look, 6 DBs on the field.
Playing pass all the way.
11 feet. Check. 11. Smith. 36 to Mike. Push him back. Mike, 36. Mike.
A shotgun snap for Luck. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. There goes Green. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
That's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Taylor. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly. On second down, Johnson. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. The open man is Shark. It's complete. Touchdown, Titans. DJ Chark with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. Up and through, and a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Watch Mike. Drop deep. Mike 52, Mike 52. Nice, sweetheart.
On first down, it's Locke. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A big-time play there for the Texans. 51 yards.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner, toughness in the pocket, strong and stout. But let's face it, the money, that comes from his arm.
And smart, valedictorian. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year as they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Locke going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 56 yards.
Hey, C6.
Shotgun snap to Lock. And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. DK Metcalf with his second touchdown here in this first half. As his guys continue to put the... No problem there on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Where's 52? Block 52.
Luck on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run. They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
From the 50, it's Locke. Complete, it's Johnson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 3rd and 2, Locke. This is Johnson, he's got it.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
You got it. You got it.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
To the air again, Locke. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Yeah, you did that.
Again, Locke lets it fly for Thielen. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Houston. Adam Thielen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans cut into that lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Let him know.
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They go play action here on first down. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. Locke now. Only 1 pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Look at me. Zipper.
Throwing on first down is Locke. He gets this one to Johnson. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They look to throw. It's Locke going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check safety, check safety. Check, check, lucky, lucky, lucky. 6 guys, check 6 guys.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Shift. We got it, we got it, we got it. SOS. Mexico. Check 99. Check 99. Check your heart rate.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Throwing on second down. Luck. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Now a first down throw. Luck. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Here's Luck. And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. T.J. Green with a pick. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this the holiday season because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
He's going to float this one deep right. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is, just what you said, you've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Come. Hey, high 7.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Let's go, heavy. Let's go, heavy.
Block on 3rd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 28. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
And this
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Love. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Here we go.
Block now. 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get off the field. 53.
Block now on 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
On 1st down, Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Love. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Going up top. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off down near the 5. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. It's a gain of 34. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. To throw it is Locke. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Vita Vea in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. On play action, Locke. And he'll find Hall. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. Screenplay, Johnson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
My 52. You don't see me in your nightmares, son. You 11.
Hey, exit.
52's the mark, boy. 52. Come on.
From the gun, here's Locke. And that is incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Motion. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. What we got?
Hey, Haywood.
Mike 36. Mike.
On 4th down, Locke. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Here's Locke. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing again is Locke. Now a hit, and Locke Lock lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Titans. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Go. Hey, Charlie.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Hey. Let's go.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Locke. This is caught. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23.
Hey, Delta. Go.
Check 25. Check 25. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
From the gun, it's Locke. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point safely through, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Hey, Alpha.
On second and 12, Luck got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Five.
On first and 10, Locke. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jerry Tillery in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Taylor. Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up. The Texans on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Luck now to throw. And now here is another interception. Dante Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Taylor. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, echo.
Watch 52. 52's the mic. Monday.
The give to Taylor. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try the air now with Locke. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. I think it counts more for
yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Point after, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A lot going to throw it here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Let's go. 18, Gator. 22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers. Get it.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game.
I'm going to break it.
I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. The extra point up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Taking it about the 36. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Hey, Orbit.
A shotgun snap for Lott. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Titans, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Texans, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.